Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. It's Knight Rider coming at y'all on the 904 Supercars YouTube channel. Stumbled there. I am determined. I'm gonna get this 600K somehow. I did almost 80 laps of Dirtfish between last night with the Celica and this time with the Evo. I am determined to steal those 3 seconds. All I need is 3 seconds to get 600K for bronze. Yeah, you see, I got a 327.42 and I need 323.500. So technically, I only need to come up with just over 2 seconds. No, about 2.5, almost 3 seconds. It's that stupid part right there where you gotta slow down to almost 0 miles an hour. It's okay though. Just like how back in the day, I got 500 credit per race over and over again until I got my Viper. I'm determined I'm gonna do the same thing. I will learn this freaking course, even if I gotta do 1,000 laps. I am determined to master Dirtfish. Because not only is this a lot of fun, but it's just a really tricky course, and to be able to accomplish it is awesome. Little did people ever realize the little blind Florida man that grew up at a tire shop and grew up playing video games, little did people realize the impact that he's going to have. As technology's improved, it's made things more accessible and enabled a wealth of creativity. Like, seriously, I've been playing Gran Turismo since the first game, and it's always been my dream to have the ultimate wheel and pedals set up. And man, y'all just have no clue how badly I want this game to be playable in VR. Having Gran Turismo 7 playable in VR is like the next major evolution. I know it's going to be a minute till I get a PSVR 2, and I'm okay with that. But I'm determined that this is going to be the game that convinces me to buy one. Because I've got the wheel and pedals. All I need to do is get the shifter, which that's easy enough to do. I just haven't been motivated. It's really just a matter of finding the motivation to get the shifter. Once I have that and the PSVR 2, whenever I inevitably get my hands on one, that's gonna be, oh man, I am so hyped. I know it's probably gonna be a year before this game gets to be playable fully in VR, but when it does, oh man, I'm so hyped. Like, there's a lot of games coming out that I want to play. Like, Horizon looks really cool. Just like the PSVR 2, it looks cool. But I'm really hyped for a game that's never even been announced for it yet. I'm so hyped for, because they experimented with it a little bit on Gran Turismo Sport. But if they could fully implement it here, that would be like the ultimate expression of creativity, because not only could you enable a whole new perspective of the escapes mode where you could kind of like actually move around in real space, but just the natural movements of driving would be so much better. I read an article earlier and it got brought up, and I understand that Kazunori you can't really say anything right now, but I am so hyped. I like this is the reason that I'm looking forward to the PSVR 2, and it hasn't even been announced yet. And if they're not working on it, I am bound and determined to somehow get them to. I'm going to will the GT7 VR into existence, one way or another, because that is like literally the last piece of the puzzle to make this the ultimate setup for me to really creatively express myself. Hey, I finally hit that point perfectly. Will that give me a second that I'm trying to steal back? Wait, nope. I cannot wait to get my hand. Well, that happened really quickly. See, with the fixed camera, yeah, it does an amazing job of, you could see the differences in elevation and stuff like that, but you're in a fixed position. You can't naturally move to look out your window and stuff, and that's I'm looking forward to. Wait, I did not hit that right. Yes, I did. Let's go. Oh my goodness, man, this would be so intense in VR, but it would be so fun. Modern problems require modern solutions. Everybody's always told me, oh, you'll never drive, you'll never be able to get a driver's license, this and that. And yeah, maybe, but, you know, video games are kind of at a point to where it's plausible. Back in the day, I did so many laps of the high-speed ring and Trial Mountain and Tokyo Expressway, freaking getting last place, only getting 500 credits. But when I finally got my Viper, man, it was the most rewarding feeling in the world. I felt like I won the lottery, man. It was only an 80,000 credit car in a video game, but it felt like I won the lottery. And what I never in a million years could have understood at that age was that was teaching me perseverance. That was teaching me that in the face of opposition to remain steadfast. And that is amazing. Like, it's the little things that you look back on that might not seem like it's a big deal, but it could ultimately be what directs and what leads you in life. This part is really tough right here. But no, that's like my ultimate car, like, of all cars. And there are some seriously amazing cars in the world, like the Pagani Huayra, you know, the Koenigsegg's, the Hennessy Venom. You know, there's some seriously amazing hypercars in the world that I would love to have access to. But the ultimate, like, absolutely, I would daily drive, I would never get rid of, is the Dodge Viper. because it's a car that not only do you have to have 100% focus, so it's like when you get in that car to drive it, because there's no computer aids or anything like that, you have to be 100% focused. And not only because of that do I love it, but the lesson that it taught me. And what it taught me has stuck with me to this day. $239. All right. Yeah, at that particular time in my life, I was living with a family friend named Eric in a tiny little camper that was barely big enough for one person, let alone two kids. You know, like, I have so much respect for that man. Oh, y'all just have no idea how much respect I have for Eric. The inspiration that he was on my life, the lessons that I learned, I only had him for a little bit of time, but the little bit of time I had with him ultimately has made the world a difference in ways that I'm not even sure that I understand just yet. Anyways, guys, I'm about to end the video. Like, comment, subscribe, have fun. I've got plenty of videos on here. Sorry, multitasking. Anywho, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one.